Well, we've been doing a lot of work at the building. Concrete's all in. Had the mulberry trees taken out because they were destroying the concrete and our hardwoods inside. Had trees trimmed and trimming today. But let's walk inside and see what's new at the KC Auction Company in the Discovery Auction. We have a beautiful, beautiful group of garden antiques, including this Fisk fountain. And it's obviously very big. It's about 6 foot wide and 6 foot tall. I'm looking up, I've got the phone at my eye level, and we're looking up at the top of the figure right there. He needs to be painted. I don't know who thought he looked good that way, but slap a coat of black paint on there, and it would look wonderful. The lead seashell is really cool. We also have lions, both concrete and iron. Chaise lounges by Woodard and Salterini. The pair of cranes are wonderful. Again, this is the camera's right at my eye level. I'm 6 foot tall, and I'm looking right at the top of that one right there. So bigger than life-size birds. Really cool decorative pieces. Dig the wooden horse weather vane, the bronze Remington recast. These little like toll type trees are cool. The wire iron chair. But we also have a great selection of antique chandeliers. And if you're ever looking at lighting, whether you're looking for new or old, you know how hard it is to find something you like. And we have everything from deco slipshade to Italian gilt, toll to French art glass to Victorian. Just, 2, 4, 6, 8 chandeliers. It's hard to find one or two at a time. We have 8 of them in this auction. Some terracotta. Love the nail bin. Oh, let's back up and look at this table here. Looks a lot like Samuel Yellen when you look at the details. Kidney shape. It could either be a bench, coffee table. Almost looks like a fire fender as well. And of course the hardware bins are really cool. I forget how many there are, but there's a bunch. The TWA pieces are really amazing with the David Klein posters that have been shrunk down into this display. I've never seen another one, and it's just a really cool piece. So let's head on upstairs. We have a really nice selection of good Oriental rug. A great selection of Asian antiques in this auction. Champlevé or cloisonné incense burner, the robin's egg piece, Himari and a Rita chargers. The large soapstone boulder in the back, really well carved, really impressive scale and size. Again, same thing on this big bronze jardiniere. There's 6 panels around the sides, the beast handles. Just a really great piece. And then more of the wood blocks. This is the second part of the wood blocks from the Tim Brooks collection. We just uploaded another auction of nothing but wood blocks that are loose, but these were framed yet hanging in the house. Just if you like wood blocks or somebody does, you really want to pay attention to this auction and others coming up. Pair of these Torchiere floor lamps, pair of Sankai glazed elephant garden seats are fun. And then everything, we have traditional pieces too, another big rug, Baker dining table, Baker set of 8 chairs, sterling silver. And then we have a lot more good art glass and pottery from the same collection as the Lotes from before. But there's a little bit more diversity in this collection. There's some really wonderful, I believe these are Dalton, hand-painted vases. Really good. Steuben, I believe this is Steuben 2 Arene. But just really good quality all the way through. A big bond centerpiece. Some African pieces, including this great set of nesting baskets. I've never seen anything like this before. I mean, it's a nice big nesting set. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I mean, that's pretty unusual. Several ike carts in the auction. And then, oh great, good lamps. So we have 2 pair of Maurizio Tempestini Italian marble lamps that are so cool and hard to find. A pair of Latticino Italian lamps on a great base. Good studio pottery, that big Cloverdale, I think is the artist on that. Good check glass lamps, check that one out. Big check glass basket. Other good pieces, Jesse Small. Dig the bench with the cats on it. Plaza banner. You here to pick up from the symphony? Alrighty. There you go. More of the iCarts. French posters, some really good small French posters, more iCarts. A lot of pottery. Check out the Well of the Saw piece, hard to find. Longwy, Roche Frere, more art glass. A little selection of jewelry. Some nice pieces. The Patek Philippe watch is great and needs restoration. Some diamonds, some silver pieces. More Stu Ben. Quite a bit of Stu Ben in this auction. And then a really nice grouping of cameo glass. There were two pieces that we found were fake. We pulled them out, included them in a single lot for decorative glass only. But as far as we know and can tell, all the cameo glass in this auction is legitimate and original, including this wonderful piece here with the hawk on it. There's just some wonderful pieces. Gallet, just really wonderful pieces. And this lamp just came in after the auction went live. We put it in the auction. We have to take it apart and see if it's marked anything. But check out that. Boy, that almost looks like Stu Ben, Amy.
What's that?
This lamp.
A lamp?
Yeah, it has that Cluthra type. It has a Cluthra type air bubble in it, and they did do some acid cutback. So I think that could possibly be a piece of Stu Ben. I'll have to find that out, do some research on that. Now that I'm looking at it and talking about it, that makes as much sense as anything. More cameo glass down here. I mean, there's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 22, 4. I mean, there's 30 pieces of cameo glass in this auction. How often do you see 1 or 2 at one time? So, another check glass basket lamp, glassware, some more pottery. These Tiffin glass nightlights are cool, and this Amphora globe lamp is super cool. This is really stunning. 1915 ceremonial scrolls that are basically wood blocks. The one is like 31 feet, the other one's 34 feet, so it's like 60 some odd feet of wood blocks. Of course, we don't have them entirely displayed right now, but there's a lot of information here with them, and just beautifully done and kept in that box for, gosh, 107 years now. Kind of crazy to think about it. More iCarts, a little Howard Miller clock, a little Cuba, African piece. Nice little set group of Amberina. There's some nice pieces here. It's unfortunate this vase, which is quite stunning, has a chip on the top, but there's Stevens and Williams, and this ice cream set is really nice. This pair of vases is just amazing in their scale. I mean, they're just really great looking big pieces of glass. And then this Austrian terracotta figure of the dude screaming out his window or yawning. Either one. I don't know if it's kids get off my lawn, or it's I can't believe it's this early kind of a look on his face. It could be both. So let's see. Oh, this photo album is kind of interesting. I need to talk to a couple of people about this. Looks like 1940s, South American Brazil. There's architectural stuff, and there's also military pictures in there. So kind of interesting. Think about the timeline of when that was, mid to late 40s, and military. It could be all kinds of interesting people in those pictures. This is super cool. Oh, it's fallen in the frame a little bit. KC Monarch's second annual Bathing Beauty Contest. I think this is KC Monarchs against the Birmingham Black Barons. I think this is a reprint of a yard-long photo, but I can't find any originals or reprints of it anywhere. So either way, it's a pretty amazing piece. And speaking of amazing pieces, the 45-inch wheel, high wheel, or penny farthing bike is super cool. First one of those we ever had to sell. Some more Asian antiques. Song Dynasty and Yuan Dynasty pieces right up there. Really nice smalls. And this is a biker's lamp from the same time period as the high wheel. And then a little collection of small bronzes are nice, little Vienna type bronzes. Perfume bottles are pretty nice. There's some Stubenarine. I believe that blue one there is Richard, which was Lotz's cameo glass line. Again, another more cameo glass, some Czechoslovakian pieces. The cigar band collection is pretty cool. There's hundreds of cigar bands in those 3 booklets. And on the bottom, there's the Robja decanters, artisan Rookwood, artisan, actually that's all Weller on that bottom shelf, regimental. There's also 2 sets of Dansk flatware in the auction, Dansk stoneware, dinnerware, some German pottery, some interesting books as well. The Lillian Simmons, the Kansas City book. Just some nice pieces all the way throughout. So, and then we also just uploaded yesterday the next woodblock only auction. So these folios here are full of Japanese woodblocks that are in a separate auction. So right now we have 220 Japanese woodblocks for sale in 2 auctions. A lot of interesting pieces, folks. If you have any questions at all, please let us know. If you have things that you're interested in selling, let us know. We have some really exciting things coming up over the next month or so. Our first ever, our inaugural female-only art auction is coming up in early August. Please stay tuned for that. If you have pieces of art by female artists that you're not enjoying anymore, I think it's now time to sell. We'd be happy to talk to you about that. We have everything from Gertrude Freiman studies from 100 years ago to Anita Easterwood pieces that she created just for our auction. So we're excited about that. It's not just antique pieces, it's contemporary as well. But in this auction right now, great garden, great Asian, great glassware, and really nice lighting. So again, if you have any questions, let us know. And otherwise, have a great weekend, and we'll see you next week at pickup.